Why should To Kill a Mockingbird be taught in school?
Because students should learn the important issues involving racism and how to handle those situations in order to avoid repeating the negative past events of our country's history.
Why should To Kill a Mockingbird be removed from school curriculum?
It was written for adults, and high school students are not mature enough to understand it.
Why is it better than other novels about racism?
Because this novel is written in a kid's point of view, and it also was written during that time period, so it doesn't make the novel more modernized how other novels are.
Why aren't high school students mature enough to handle the content?
It has bad language discrimination, violence against children, and overall it has a really bad use of the N-word.
Many think that this book was written for adults. Why should it be taught to high school students?
If high school students are sheltered throughout their whole high school career and never experience situations, they're not going to know how to handle them, and they should learn how to deal with the situations before they become adults.
What aspects of the book make it offensive to students?
It talks about the N-word, it talks about rape, and it's very stereotypical, and it's also only racism through the eyes of a white person.
Why should it be allowed to teach a book in high school that uses the N-word?
If students aren't exposed to the N-word, they're not going to know the seriousness that's involved with it and that it's a very offensive word.
Is it wrong to teach students outdated vocabulary?
Yes, it's not necessary to use words that are dead, like unsullied and flivver.
What important lessons are taught in To Kill a Mockingbird that can be applied today?
The lessons include race, injustice, and many ethical issues.
After watching other interviews, has your opinion been changed on whether or not the book should be kept in schools?
Yes, because the book offers a lot of lessons on racism that apply today.
If To Kill a Mockingbird continues to be taught in schools, how can we prevent families from getting offended?
Teachers can send home a permission slip for parents to give consent for their students to read the book in school, and if they don't feel comfortable with it, a different book can be assigned for the students to read.